All right, we're in the tunnel that leads to the clubhouse from the dugout, and some of this behind-the-scenes stuff is cool to show you guys every now and then. But the further we move along, the more you start to see motivational signs and things like that, kind of mimicking college football or pro football.
Yep.
But I think it's really cool how the Braves do this here at spring training. You have the Hank Aaron banner up here on the wall. Obviously, his number 44. Unfortunately, guys don't come by and hit it like they do at the champion sign at Notre Dame. But
Some of the big guys probably could. I
could.
have to jump.
But if you come through here, you got a pretty good list of pictures that takes you through the history of the organization going all the way back to 1914. This was the first World Series team the Braves had. They were in Boston. They were a team that had a really, really slow start to the season and came back from out of nowhere and won the World Series. And they jumped from 14 to 54. That was Hank Aaron's rookie year. That's really cool. This looks like a picture from spring training. If you look behind him here, it's a very historical picture, and see how young Hank was there in 1954. And this is a really interesting fact here that we've talked about on the air before. When he debuted with the Braves, it was because Bobby Thompson broke his ankle at spring training, and Hank took over for Bobby Thompson, who just a few years prior hit the shot heard around the world. He was a big-time player. And next thing you know, this young man out of Alabama comes up, and well, the rest is history. So I thought that was pretty cool. Really good photograph there. If you study the 57 team, they won the World Series. They won in 7 games over the New York Yankees. Spahn and Sane and the whole crew, and they were loaded. Lou Burdett and others. Really good series. In fact, in 57 and in 58, the Yankees and the Braves played in the World Series and went to Game 7 both the years. Braves won in 57, Yankees won in 58, as I think the Braves blew a 3-1 lead in that series, but won the year before. 2 really good series to go back and study historically. A lot more of that same team, and of course they make the move from Milwaukee to Atlanta in 1966, and you see more historical pictures of moments in Atlanta with Hank Aaron breaking Babe Ruth's record for home runs in a career. A great picture of Phil Niekro and Hank Aaron. Of course, Ted Turner, and moving along through history. It's really good photos. Bob Horner, Hank Aaron, Bobby Cox, Dale Murphy. More Murphy as he won the back-to-back MVPs in 82 and 83. Dave Justice, and then of course to the aces with Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox. Great shot of TP right there the year that he won the MVP. I think we all remember where we were for this when Sid slid in 1992. I was in 6th grade. I remember watching it in the den at my parents' house. Championship in 95, walk-off in 1999, and of course brand new stadium, and so on and so forth, all the way to 2017 and the induction of Mr. Sherholtz into the Baseball Hall of Fame just 3 years after Maddox, Glavine, and Bobby Cox went in as well. And we've seen Chipper, and we've seen Smoltz. Of course, a really good picture of John there. So really cool how they display the history going all the way back to 1914 here on the wall here. Over 100 years of baseball history in this organization with a couple of highlights illustrated on the wall here at Brave Spring Training. So enjoy walking by that every single day. And a good look behind the scenes here at the Disney Wide World of Sports.